These are 3 must-send emails that build trust and sales fast. You want to know why most emails lists fail? Because the first impression absolutely sucks. Those first few messages you send are everything. They determine if your subscriber sticks around or hits the unsubscribe button faster than you can say nurture sequence. In this video, I'm going to give you my proven 3-step welcome sequence that'll skyrocket your engagement, boost your deliverability, and set the foundation for long-term sales. Let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can see what I'm saying. All right, so we're talking about the 3. Oink, right? So we're going to use what I call the AIM for success framework. It's an acronym for acknowledge, include, and mobilize. And it's about to change your entire email marketing game. So with any AI generated content flooding inboxes everywhere, your human touch is your superpower right now. So let's really get into it. So especially right now, there is so much noise online where there are dupes and fakes and artificial everything everywhere. And skepticism among consumers are super high. You're wanting to make sure that you build a lot of trust immediately. So please, for the love of God, whatever you do, do not use AI to write these emails for you. In a world where there is so much generic watered down garbage being published online, do you really think that using that kind of messaging is how you want to make a good first impression with your new leads? I'm telling you no. So let's get past the BS filter and let's really give people what they want. They're smart, they're not stupid. Let's give them something that speaks to their souls instead of just robot gibberish. So we're going to do the AIM sequence, include and mobilize. Okay. So how we actually do this is, well, first let me tell you a story. Your welcome sequence is arguably the most important piece of copy you'll write in your business, so it pays to put some extra time and effort into making sure you get these emails right. Sometimes when so much is happening in the marketing world, I like to look back at the basics because at the end of the day, we're all humans who value similar things, especially relationships. There's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and he explains the 6 most important things to keep in mind if you want to make a great first impression. I'm going to share those with you. The first is be genuinely interested in other people. The next is smile. The third is use their name. The fourth is encourage others to talk about themselves and listen. The fifth is to talk about the other person's interests. And 6 is to make them feel special or important. It's a really good book. You should definitely read it. So the goal of these emails is to educate your subscribers on what you're all about and how you can help them while simultaneously making a great first impression, creating connection with new leads, encouraging engagement, and turning those new leads into raving fans who stick around until they're comfortable buying from you, period. It sounds like a lot, but again, the AIM sequence, we totally got you. So step 1 is acknowledge, right? Let's talk about the first step in the welcome sequence, acknowledge. You want to send the first message 1 to 2 hours after somebody opts into your email list. So why not immediately? Because you should first send a confirmation email delivering whatever the lead magnet or free resource they signed up for. That should go out right away. So that is like a given. Confirmation of the lead magnet should go out immediately after they opt in. So you can schedule that one whenever you're creating the lead magnet, schedule the opt-in or the thank you page, and then 1 to 2 hours after that, that's when this should go out. And then a couple hours later, it's time for your first official welcome. This is your big moment to show your new subscribers who you actually are. So in creating this message, start with an enthusiastic welcome, username, show excitement, and immediately make them feel like they belong with you. Don't be afraid to showcase your personality here. right? Like you're talking to a friend. Use emojis if that fits your brand, add a little humor, sarcasm, whatever. People connect with people. So make sure you're being authentic and you're being real. Now, this is super important. Be very careful to not talk about yourself too much in this first message. I know it's tempting to share all the cool stuff that you've ever done and why they should stick around, but if you want to make a good first impression, make it about them, the reader, as quickly as possible. Okay, that's super important. As quickly as possible, because in the end, it is about them. It's not about you. Talk about their potential, their capabilities, their dreams. Tell them what you believe they can achieve. Make them feel important and valued. So the core of the first message is to acknowledge your new subscriber, validate the reason for joining the list, and share how you can help them when they decide to stick around. It's super important to show them that you understand where they are and the problem they're looking to solve. So call it out clearly and tell them how you're going to help them solve it. You're validating their problem. This is where you can share your brand promise and your unique selling proposition. Do not plug any programs or offers or try to sell them anything this early in the sequence. This is not a pitch. You're kind of just presenting yourself like, here I am, the answer to all your prayers. The first message is about building trust and creating that sense of belonging. A good strategy is to offer them additional free content that might be helpful or interesting to them. So finally, end by letting them know that you'll be following up in a couple days with more information to help them on their journey. Then 2 to 3 days later, you move on to the second step of your welcome sequence, which was, do you guys remember? You can sit with us. For the second step of your welcome sequence, it's time to include your subscribers in your world. So you send this message 2 to 3 days after your first one. So this is where you go deeper into sharing the mission behind your brand or business and why your subscribers are a very important part of that mission. Pull back the curtain a little bit and give them a peek into your world. Transparency always creates really powerful connections here. Share the story of how your mission came to be, what it really means to you. Talk about the real reason why you do what you do. Tell your story. The goal isn't to talk yourself up, but to show authenticity. Like, hey, I'm a real person, just like you. I've had struggles and hardships in my life, but I'm here doing this awesome thing. And I want you to join me or come along with me. If you're writing for a product brand or a company rather than a personal brand, you can absolutely still share the founding story and mission here. So don't get caught up on that. So we want to show authenticity and include them. We want to show relatability. The purpose of this second message is to make sure your subscribers feel included and connected to you. So while the majority of this message will focus on your story, you still want to make sure you're bringing it back to them. You're ending with them. A powerful tactic here is to add a PS asking for their engagement. Something like, I'd love to get to know you better too. Reply and let me know the number one thing or number one challenge I can best support you with right now. This approach helps you check all the boxes, Dale Carnegie's boxes, for making a great impression. The final step in your welcome sequence is to mobilize. Now it's time to invite your subscribers to take action. Creating engagement early on is really important because you want them to know this relationship isn't just a one-way street, it's an actual conversation. This third message, you can introduce your product, service, or offer and explain exactly how you can help them solve their big problem quickly if they're ready. After all, we do have a business to run, things to sell, and I think it's smart to let people know that like relatively early on. There are 3 different speeds of buyers, okay? So let's address that first. And I'm gonna throw this here. So there's a fast buyer. They're ready to buy now. Don't make them wait. These buyers are way more emotional and they're looking for a solution right now. So there's like this desperate vibe. Invite them to take the next step with you ASAP. So these guys have probably been following your content or been looking at competitors and they happened upon you. And so like they're ready to go. They've already done their research, all that crap. Number 2 is medium. So they need a little bit of love and they need you to show them the way. They're about 50-50 on logical and emotional. They take more time to gather information before they're ready to buy. So make sure to give them plenty of links and social proofs, all that kind of stuff. You want to guide them forward gently. So don't push them too hard. And number three are the slow people. They need a lot of love. They're logical buyers who don't trust you yet and need all the information before making a decision. For these people, focus on continuing to add value, creating trust, and nurturing the relationship. The third message serves as an invitation for those fast buyers who are ready to make that purchase now. But, and this is super important, this is not a hardcore sales message. At this point, you're still two new friends connecting and getting to know each other. So start with a personal story that showcases more of your personality and values. This humanizes you further and creates more connection. Okay. Then at the end, you can introduce the ways they can learn more through your programs, presenting options for those who might be ready while keeping it casual. Programs or products. I know I always tend to talk info services, but that's just my bread and butter. So products. All right. But then what? Right? Presenting those options, you've kept it casual. And that's it. That's the super simple 3-step formula for creating a personal yet impactful sequence. Just remember, acknowledge, include, mobilize. What do you send to your list after those welcome emails? The goal of the welcome email is to simply get new leads to engage with your emails and build connection with your brand. They might take a few weeks, days, or even years to decide to buy from you. And during that time, I want you to be sending real-time emails. So these are called like nurture or weekly emails to your list. So you can turn those lurkers into loyal customers who buy from you over and over again. Now, if you want help with a nurture sequence, you should totally check out my program Cash Flow Copy. In there, I go into the deep, good stuff, the kind of things that actually move the needle and make you as a writer real money, or you as a business owner real money. You'll master copywriting frameworks that make leads salivate and convert into actual sales, write high converting emails, sale pages, and ads that actually work. You'll also learn client acquisition systems that make clients come to you, plus how to nail cold outreach that actually works. And we'll all absolutely cover scaling your business with simple systems that let you manage multiple clients without losing your mind. This isn't just a course. It's a complete mentorship program with one-on-one calls, group coaching, private community, and even a certification when you complete it. I've built a very profitable copywriting business, and I bring anywhere from around like 30K a month in. And I want to give you the exact blueprint of how I did that so you can start cash flow within just 90 days. So drop your email marketing questions in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. And if you want to work with me, then reach out to me. I am here for you. All right. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you next week on Monday.